is one more tool which is quite good for you, like data tab. Okay, data tab is something where you can use the data from outsource. Like you want to get data from anywhere. So how can you do it? For example, I'm just having a sheet. Okay. For this, I need to find where I have data. For example, I am just finding a data. This is a random data or just an example data. You can refer anything. Okay. So how data is copy and pasting by Google or somewhere na? So which I can show you. कुछ नहीं बता इसमें से डेटा अगर ढूंढा जाए डेटा वाज लेयर क्या कॉपी and paste it. Paste it. अच्छा ये ऑफिस 365 है इसलिए इसमें कनेक्शन बनाने के लिए बोलता है अदरवाइज कनेक्शन बनाने के लिए नहीं बोलता है बस बेसिक होता है जो ऑफिस 365 यूज करते हैं ना तो ये हमसे पूछता है अदरवाइज क्या होता है कि कॉपी डेटा करो तो लोड होके यहाँ पे सारा डेटा आ जाता है लेकिन ये अच्छा है कि पूरा डेटा दिखा रहा है so it show you like here what you are going to use table 1 table 0 table 1 table 2 table 3 which data you want to use this is for random okay random if you want to create a report or you want to work on anything so you can see the random data is here okay I just select any of them and click load getting data external data 2 is getting now we have a random data. Now we have a random data which was not a random. Okay. In the population growth of India, Indonesia, Pakistan, Nigeria and all, the data must be available on website. We can export it or we can get it into Excel or we can work on it. For example, there is a similar country ranked by population growth rate. Okay. I want to remove the similar countries rank by population. So what I'll do, I type GROWTH. What I need, growth or rate. I'll show you the power of flash fill. Okay, I just press Ctrl E. So it will also find growth rate. Like I need here. You have started seeing that, so you will not find. Like I want to type growth rate of India, growth rate of Indonesia. How will I do? I simple type GROWTH growth rate of India. Now इसको मुझे पूरा लिखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. Just select here. Now type okay, now you can see I didn't use any function or anything. I just simple type one thing which is inside of this cell or another string and then inside of this cell. So growth rate of India and then press Control or E or I use the tool of flash fill. So it always comes in growth rate of India combination of this one and this one. Growth rate of Indonesia. Now you can remove this thing. You can remove this thing or it is too easier to you. Growth rate of India and this thing. Now did you understand? कुछ भी है? So you want to ask something? Anything you want to ask? From online? Or did you understand the get data concept or flash fill concept? Can you try? Can you try yourself? Can you try with yourself? I'm giving you 5 more minutes. Please do it. Or use flash fill. At least use flash fill if you are not able to use the get data option, at least you try to use a flash fill. This can be useful for you. I hope कि आपको ये समझ में आ गया होगा how to get data from anywhere, and you want if you want to change, if you want to use flash fill instead of using function, you can use. I already show you the limitation of flash fill. Flash fill is working only for say only one time. It is not working on cell referencing. Whenever you change the value, flash fill's value is pasted as a text, not as a value, so it cannot be changed. Nah? So next is, if I'll check next thing, I think okay. Next thing is pivot table. If we have, for example, we have data of this thing. This is also a random data picked up by any website or something. I just pick up lots of data here. Now, this is unique IDs, employee name, department, hiring date, year of experience or year of working, and salary and increment. This is just a random data, nothing fixed. What we can do, we can create a dynamic dashboard kind of thing or chart something where we can see the department and all things. Like department can be same, okay. The department is same maximum time. So we can check this thing. किसी को ये डेटा समझ में आ रहा है हल्का सा? There was unique ID, employee name, it will department or something. एक चीज I can show you one more thing here. Like we have employee name at one cell. Like this is known as first name and second name. Taylor is first name, Hector is second name. For example, just an example, I want to insert here their Taylor and then next to Hector. How I can do? Like first name and last name. Last name. I want to use this thing. There are two options. Instead, either I can use the delimiter option like data tab and go to text to column or something. Then I can convert this thing and separated by commas. Okay. Or else we can use PAGE, enter, then Control E. So if it is there, so we can see they can come like this one. Why it's coming line. First name is different and there's a Lisa. When I type Lisa, press Control E, the first name and second name are there. Something are missing, some names are missing. I think this will come with comma or somewhere else. The formatting is different, but that is not a part. But this is the power of flash fill. You don't need to work it again and again. Okay. Or if you will work one time by using cell referencing, by using function, whenever you will change, it will work like this. But in a flash fill, you are not going to change time to time. Okay. Why I am repeating this flash fill again and again? Because maximum time you think that I'll use flash fill or fixed delimiter instead of using function. That will be quite good, or that can be easy for you, but you can do only at one time. Next time you will change the data, you need to do it again. So instead of using flash fill or data text to column, I prefer to use this thing. The formula function thing, like left function, right function, and all. Now we have a random data, it will be random. Now we want to convert into a dashboard as well as we want to convert into a chart and table. So now the data can be differentiated between four things. Like I explained the initial modules. Data can be in column, data can be in filter, data can be in a row, or data can be in value. Like there are some data that can be filtered. For example, here we can filter the department because we have several same departments sometimes, project and contract service. Again, yeah, we can see project and contract service. again project and contract, again their operation, and they must have an operation or somewhere. So we can filter this data, and there are something which we can add on, like salaries, years, which we can add on, increment or decrement, anything could be possible. Department or something can be in row or column. If you are not able to understand this thing, not an issue, just select your entire data by pressing Control N, Control A. Then go to Inside tab, and then the option name as Pivot Table. Okay, instead of pivot table, we can use pivot table and pivot chart. Pivot table and pivot chart, both at the same time. Okay, first let me explain you pivot table. From data from external source, you can create this dashboard from there also. There is a table option. Table option, the boundary is from start from there and from here. Now there's the option of new worksheet or existing worksheet. You want to create it here, or you want to create a new worksheet. For example, I just gave create new worksheet and press OK. Data model something when you are going to use this thing. Power BI, Power Query, there need to be a data model connection and more multiple tools. Now click on OK. Now you can see a table is appear named as pivot table, and data fields are there. You can see the pivot table is here, fields are here, and where you can see fields are there, and the data, it can be transformed in filter, it can be transformed in column, can be transformed in row as well as value. So whenever you want to click, for example, department you click, it will go on row, or it can go anywhere. But what you require, you want this thing into filter. For example, so you can click on filter and select these things. For example, you want to create this thing in column. So column, you can see the column is here. Then value. How many departments are there? 741. So I'll just drag it on row. Then I want to know in each department how many employees are there. In each department, how many employees are there? For example, ADC, admin training. Okay. So I need this thing into value. So ADC have 5 departments, admin training has 14, again admin training has 1, audit service has 9. Okay, you can see one thing, admin training and admin space training or admin without space training. It consider 2 different departments. So we need to do it, go on pivot table. We need to, first of all, we need to understand 2 or more things. In our table, we don't need or we haven't the option of having zero value, like blank value. If you use the blank value or dash or something, it will show error, or it will show a different department something, department or different value. Or if you have error, so you can see in the dashboard there's an error option also. You can also find the error thing. So avoid this thing. The blank page, the blank cells, replace with 0 or any value which you like to have. For example, 0. If we consider 0, so we will have sum. It is 0. When we have into, this is also 0. That is why we are using 0 or nothing else. Jahan we can create. We have another something department, or we can change this thing also. There is a row level. We can see department. Okay, this not count of name. If you want to know count of name, or you want to change something, you can do here. Let's select from drop down value and value field setting. You can sum, you can average, you can maximum, you can minimum, you can product, you can do anything which related to number. Okay, where I get the option, just click on the right and then go value field editing. Value field setting, and you can choose anything like sum. I choose sum. So sum is 0 because there are only 1 or 2 options. So I can use count or maximum. So maximum is also 0. It always depends on your data. How much you have data now? It always depend on your data. Okay, is it clear? Like we have grand total of 471 or 741, and we have quality control 80 members in quality control, quality assurance we have 73. Or again, this thing you can logistic we have 32, manufacturing we have 149. So you can see your whole data. Even it is not possible that you will just apply the filter option or you will count this thing like that. So it will show here. But you can do multiple things are there. Like now you want the data only for logistics. Okay, this is a great thing. Please understand this thing. If you want only data which is from logistic, okay, or you want this into a different sheet, what you need to do? Just double click on it, you will have the data of only logistics things like unique ID, employee name, department, hiring date, year of experience, salary, increment, all are with there. Okay. Any question or if you have understand, please let me know. अच्छा किसी को भी अगर समझ में ना आया हो if anyone here was not comfort or we do एक बार और दिखा दो सर. So I am doing again. Just select all data, go on insert tab, select pivot table and pivot chart. Okay, just click on it. Now here again the same thing. New worksheet, click on here. Now we have two things, pivot table as well as pivot chart. For example, I am having a department in row, then employee name in value. So you can see the chart. So, okay, what is the chart? If anyone can explain what is the chart? Chart is the graphical representation of your data. Like data you have here, you need to find which one is on the top, which one on the something. Like here you can easily see this one on top, and next is like this, and this one. Okay, so you can easily understand your data, or you can modify. You can modify the chart also. Just click on chart. There's option design or format. You can design always and format always. Design have multiple options like something like this. You can choose it and you can select from there. This is chart, same as the chart option. Chart is something like it shows the graphical representation of your data. Whenever you change this thing, what is the beauty of pivot table or pivot chart? Whenever you are changing something, year of experience, for example, in this one, or it might be possible, legend, it show like this. You want the data is according to you. How you want to change? It's up to you. Okay. How you want to change? It's up to you. जैसे if you want to settle the data, like example, year of experience here, I want to use only 20-year experience data. I click on 20. These are the value who has these are the option who has 20-year experience. Now, if I want to click that I need all detail, ADC 1, then admin training, who was the person, audit service, who was the person, I'll click on 74, or if I want any particular one department, I can double click on there. For example, right now I just click on 74. So these person have more than 20-year experience or only 20-year experience. I just double click it. They give me the data of all the persons, all 74%. Any question from your side? Anyone? Okay, let me explain you one more thing. Slider or timeline. This is also good. I think that will be quite good for you. Slicer. What is slicer? Slicer is same as a filter, but the manual, not a manual filter. It will be dynamic filter. For example, I just create a slicer. So it will ask which thing you need a slicer. For example, I need department. Okay, I click here. It will show me the buttons of filter. I can change. It can become one column, two column, three column, or in scroll bar. I'll just say it need to come in three column. Okay, or I need the changes like I need to see somewhere like this one or arrange this. Now, what is the beauty of it? I can just click on complaint department. It show me data of only complaint department. Logistic department, it show me data of logistic department. Okay. Like here, I just click on this department, it shows me data of this department. Same for the chart. Quality controller, 88 data. I want 88 data in another sheet. Just double click it, it will come here. Manufacturing 149. Okay, you can see, or you can select multiple of them. Like you want manufacturing as well as you want logistics. So click on manufacturing, then control, click on logistic or manufacturing admin. Anything you want to ask, just select it. Now you want all data. These three department, you want only these three department at one sheet. Just double click on it. You have all data of another department. Only three departments are there which we selected, and we have. So we created a mini dashboard. Like these are the buttons. As I show you, there was a chart, a pivot chart, which can change, which will change according to data, or they are the buttons. Again, there are timeline also. There are timelines also. When I click here and go to, I can show you the timeline option also, where we had a slicer button, not a slicer, scroller button. I'll just click timeline, or there's a timeline can be only created in date something, like your date of birth, joining date, something like that. So there is a scroller button. Now you want something, just clear these things. Now you want something like who joined in December, was from the logistic department. If there is any data related to this, they will be appear, or there is a December 2015, or you can drag it there. So it will select from somewhere. So you can create your own scroller bar. It depends on your data, how much you want, and the event. So you can see there are the option to create dashboard also by using slicer, timeline, editor, and the chart. You can create it now. Select this one or clear this thing. So you can get the data. Anything to पूछना आपको? Anything you want to ask? You want to know how many students, how many candidates hired in 2012 in particular department. So you can see, or you can remove this one. So it will show you how many candidates you hired in 2012, 2014, 2015. So it will show you data. Now 2015, you want only operations. Like you want only operations, you can select from there. Operations. So it will always come till you have hired only one person. You want to find his detail, just double click it on it. Now you get the all details of particular one person. अब मतलब क्या बोलते हो? एंड करें हो गया? आपका almost. One more thing. This will be the last thing from my side. I'll show you the ribbon. Ribbon option. For example, I am using three things